Yeah, that's all good.
Okay, right, let's go. I actually can't believe this happening. That's crazy.
I know this is going to be the best thing you've ever done. You put so much time and effort and money, and it's going to pay off.
Because I can't perform, but what I can do is tell a story, right? And then I also want to talk about just like how much fucking money it costs. O2 Academy Brixton, headline show, first one in 2 years. Fucking special. I don't like doing big shows. I just am not comfortable as a DJ on a huge stage, far away from people, high ceilings. I feel like it goes against the type of music I play and the type of environment that evokes or calls for. But when you get the call up from a place so legendary, it's almost disrespectful to say no. So that's why we said yes. I was so like tired and sweating, and obviously I slept like 4 hours over the last 3 days. Really? And then my blood sugar went a bit low. And I came out the station and then I saw my name on the thing and I was like, no, I'm gonna cry. The next challenge I was kind of presented with was, okay, if I'm not a performing artist, what can I do to live up to the legacy of all these artists that have played here before without it just feeling like, oh, just another fucking DJ who's been put on a pedestal as a superstar. So this is where the idea of the stage production came from. This world tour, we've been here before. On all the promo, I'm in like a glass box. And so we used the box idea to make the stage feel almost like a room, and also to play around with me sometimes not being visible and people focusing on each other, which I really think helped. It was also a very conscious decision to not have me at the front of the stage, but actually all the way to the back. Hey MTV, welcome to my crib for tonight. It looks like shit right now, but it won't later. Adrian, I don't know where Adrian is, but Adrian's like the mastermind behind.
I did think about putting follow spots in. That's just going to be an extra cost in terms of an operator.
And then the two circles around me, they rotate separately. And then these light pillars are gonna be projected. Guys, are you crazy? No, it's actually mad. The people were not facing me. It was brilliant. Like people were just facing. There was like dance circles going on, and that's exactly what we wanted. I wanted me to be so small as possible, hidden in this like in my room for the night. I want a DJ booth like this all the time now. Thank you very much.
Are they going to be screwed in?
Huh?
They're going to be screwed into the box?
Yes. Look at our drillers. We are drillers.
They're both 2.4 meters, so when it rotates, it will stop at those 2 points, so you've got space to see.
Okay. And then we have those like the curtains of gauze coming down. Can I see what the projections look like? Melly started making my custom animations for every city on my North America tour, which a few of them we used. You may have seen me as a stripper in Magic City that night, hanging from a pole. Melly made all of those. That is something. Peju. That is so cool. We wanted that gauze there to tell the story of me being the door girl at the Nest. So there was an actual animation. You literally see Stoke Newington Road, the Nest, Barden's next to it, and me with a clipboard letting people in because that's where my journey started. That's crazy! And that's literally, that's Stoke Newington Road. That's literally the Nest. To then seeing these TVs that come around with different clips of big interviews I've done. Also, I will say there's a specific animation that you will have seen with the Brazil flag. Yes. I would say you'll know when I'm playing Baile Funk. That's for that segment, basically. I'm literally running through genres. Normally I go literally back and forth. Today I'm actually going to go, for the first time, I'm going to try to group songs together by genre, which I don't know how long that I can do that for, but I'll try the first 2 hours. You know, there was banners and like references to everything from obviously Palestine, Sudan, the Sikh prisoners, Congo, West Papua. Like there was so much there. Tigray, like there were so many things. So that was like the whole stage design story, and the rotation thing was more because, you know, why not? Yeah, we had these curtains because I just wanted it to be romantic and sexy and just cute. We had like a light operator separately, like not from the venue. Can we try it with the lights?
I feel like we got some blinded looks and stuff as well.
Go-go
looks.
This is what I thought what adulting would look like.
The colors, the speed of the light, it was all hand in hand with what I was playing.
One of them is going to be the Dream Yamaha and Justin Timberlake Hold the Wall. Those two make it just sexy, dark, just red light.
We've got like a nice minty green.
Guys, it's like I don't want them to feel like they're at a concert. They need to dance. You don't realize how much of an impact it makes and how much it supports the music until you were to see it without that. So yeah, it was dreamy.
And colours as well, you know, you can do some
This is
whites
the
and
best
stuff like
day
that as
of
well.
my life. You know, the t-shirt, the merchandise we were selling says, I haven't seen any of these. It's all facts, no lies. Help me pay for my show, guys. And that was just me being very transparent. I made like a 20K loss on that show. And people were like, how? But you sold it out. Because of all the production and all the people that we got to work on it.
Fucking buy the merch. Support independent artists. Right. This costs fucking grand of our own money.
I actually could have been not in the red. Money-wise, if I sold the balcony, but I'm a DJ. I'm not gonna have you standing seated. I'm so sorry. That goes against every principle I have as a DJ. No offense to the DJs who are selling out the full venue. I understand it and I hear it, and that it works for other people. I would rather quit tomorrow if I'm doing DJ sets in seated where people have the option to sit down. Unless it's a medical thing. Beans, potatoes, tomatoes. I don't want people to ever think that I take this shit for granted. We were all really worn out and tired and a bit like bummed out about the invoices that we had to pay beforehand. And the day after, my manager and I were on the phone and we were like, when are we doing the next one?
I haven't been in many of your crowds, to be honest.
They're the best.
And that was like...
My crowds are the best. We had pregnant women there. We had people with their parents. People who brought their 18-year-old siblings to their first shows. We had everyone from all walks of nightlife in that place. And I've just not seen London dance and smile and move like that in years. Whereas I used to be confused that people came to see me rather than for what I was going to play. I've now learned that that is perhaps the biggest compliment I can get. So I'm accepting it. So then I'm like, cool, if it's me you fuck with, I will give you me.
Oh, I like that. You say
I had Peju on my radio show the first time, almost 7 years ago. Poor thing wanted to come to the show. I reeled him into doing the PA.
The feedback in this place is so massive. Jyoty's killing it, man. That was so much fun. O2 Radical, Brixton Academy, Jyoty, sold out quickly. Now I can get drunk and party and shake my keister. Merry Easter. Big up.
Bree, I'm a huge Bree Runway fan.
I'm shaming myself because I want to make ssure that I set it up good for you.
Myself, even though I do this.
I already been that girl.
Like,
Let's play it.
Basically she saw my ass in my outfit, and then I think that's just where our friendship started. She was like, what are you carrying? And so our friendship got built over the size of my ass.
Are you not gonna get out at any point?
At the end, everybody can see my cake. Yeah. You gotta stay till the end though.
What they should have done is drawn her fat ass out and spanned the station.
Yeah.
Everyone could see her ass. Y'all weren't thinking big.
I should have just done the whole set like this.
Yeah, those were my guests. And I'm really just like, I need to bring out more guests like worldwide. I need to do that more often. But don't expect it, because obviously I need to think about a closing song. What's gonna be the final song of the night? It's actually kind of important.
Let's definitely insert a clip of the last tune when you came out to the front.
I felt so loved in that moment because it was the most girl core moment. It was just everybody just.
Like you see you online and you're like, she's got so big.
Yeah.
She's playing all these massive places.
Yeah.
There's loads of amazing superstar people around you. Like you assume that the core or like the backstage team grows and it's this huge fucking party.
No.
And like for me, it was really special to see that it was really no one.
It's your same mates from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be with the same. That's why we went to Village Underground after, with the same people I used to go Village Underground with. We ordered the same fucking drinks. We were in the same spot. I may or may not have been lip-syncing somebody in the club. Like we was doing the same shit we were doing 12 years ago.
Are there any more cups? No?
From the door to a sold-out Brixton Academy
Right?
is legendary.
I remember at one point she was like, I think I'm going to leave. I think I'm going to move back to Amsterdam. And she had so many different jobs and I was like, don't leave, stay. And then look at us now. Imagine if she had left, this would have never happened. But it's like that perseverance and the love for the game.
It's like the old days. Some people go to the club to do things that have nothing to do with music. You go to get fucked up, you go to pull people, take somebody home, you associate it with like hedonism, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some of us go to the club because we like music. I love representation, but it's going into segregation. And I feel like where I come from, we... Bars. The reason why I'm so nervous about London is I feel like in London I have the biggest number of people who don't actually understand who I play for, which is not a gender, a sex, a race, or a class background. I play for people who understand why clubbing is so important to your coming of age story.
I get that,
And so London is the only city where I'm like, oh, if anyone's gonna take up space, it's gonna be here. If you really love club music and if you really love the dance floor and nightlife, none of that ever matters because we go there to just be together and come together and escape fucking everyday bullshit. So that's what tonight, after 2 years, I wanted to kind of bring back. You know, the crowd was amazing. Everybody was from all different walks of life. Everybody dancing together, having a good time. Security was having a fucking good time. They were taking care of people. Yeah. If my crowd doesn't look like my actual life and what comes out of the speakers, then I'm doing something wrong. And so that's why I make it clear, like, don't get it in your head that I'm only for the girlies, or I'm only for these people, or I'm only for that. No, I play for drug dealers, but I also play for my trans dolls. Like, I play for everybody that I grew up with on the dance floor and who know how to coexist, because outside the dance floor, we don't share same space as much. But when we're clubbing, all of a sudden we're no strangers, and that's what I represent. It's actually the first tour where in the crowd, there's no one there that I don't want them to be there. They're only in my DMs, but they don't exist in my crowd. And that's all that matters. And we gotta let these young bitches know. Every now and then, I gotta pop out and show these young girls. Auntie Jyoty so got it. So thank you to everybody.
As soon as you got off the stage, the builders were like, zzz.
There were still people in the crowd. We were literally taking photos with Bree and Koji. The builders had already started unscrewing the stage. And I looked at the money just evaporating. I saw tens and tens and tens of grand just evaporating, and I still stood there with a smile. I was like, it is what it is, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I'm happy going smaller, or I'm happy doing this every now and then. But for me, going bigger, I mean bigger in, right. I want to get bigger in what I leave people with, but I don't need to get bigger in size. But I need to get bigger and better. I need to get better.
Some people would probably argue that you can't control that you won't get any bigger.
Well, you can. You just turn shit down, which is what we do. We just get in the offers and we're like, no. We're turning down 6 figures for next year and doing free block parties instead. So, yeah. Let me see your fucking pocket. Stand bitch. You gonna give me your number later, yeah? You gonna give me your number later? I'll let you in for free. You and your friend, okay? Oh.